Something just happened that changes everything about who can own a humanoid robot. Chinese robotics firm Unitree Robotics launched its R1 humanoid robot globally this week via AliExpress, and the price is shocking the entire industry. The R1 was first launched in China in 2025 at a starting price of 29,900 yuan, around $4,370, making it one of the most affordable humanoid robots available. The international debut is set to cover major markets, including North America, Europe, Japan, and Singapore, effectively dropping a budget-friendly, cartwheeling robot onto the world's doorstep. This is not a laboratory prototype. This is not a limited research unit. This is a mass-market consumer product you can order online and have shipped to your home. To understand why this matters, you need context about humanoid robot pricing. In the global market, similar machines can cost up to $300,000. At $4,900, the R1 Air is approximately 70% cheaper than the Unitree G1 at $16,000 and a fraction of what Tesla expects to charge for Optimus at $20,000 to $30,000. Unitree is not just undercutting competitors, they are demolishing the entire price structure of the humanoid robotics market. The R1, marketed as being born for sport, stands 123 centimeters tall, weighs around 25 to 29 kilograms, and can perform impressive athletic feats like running downhill and doing cartwheels. The robot can perform movements such as cartwheels, lying down, standing up, and running downhill. This is not a slow-moving industrial robot. This is a machine with dynamic athletic capabilities that most people have only seen in high-budget research demonstrations. The R1 stands 123 centimeters, about 4 feet tall, roughly the height of an average 7-year-old child. This compact size is intentional, making it less intimidating in home settings and easier to transport. The design philosophy here reveals Unitree's strategy. They are not trying to build industrial workers. They are building consumer products designed to feel approachable and practical for everyday environments. With 20 to 26 degrees of freedom, integrated voice and vision AI, and deliveries beginning Q2 2026. It's the most affordable full humanoid robot on the market, making it the entry point into humanoid robotics for consumers, educators, and hobbyists. The technical specifications position this as a genuine platform for development and experimentation, not just a toy. The sales strategy represents something entirely new in robotics. By making a functional humanoid available on a mass-market platform like AliExpress, Unitree is democratizing access to hardware that, in the US, can cost upwards of $300,000. Unitree is taking humanoid robots directly to online platforms, starting with AliExpress. This marks a shift from traditional enterprise sales to a more accessible, e-commerce-driven approach. The company is also joining Alibaba's Brand Plus channel, which brings benefits like free shipping, free returns, and better global visibility. Think about what that means. Free returns on a humanoid robot. That is the language of consumer electronics, not industrial equipment. Unitree is treating robots like smartphones. But the real shock is what Unitree has already accomplished in manufacturing scale. The company shipped over 5,500 humanoid robots in 2025, far ahead of competitors like Tesla, Figure AI, and Agility Robotics, which delivered around 150 units each. That is not a small difference. That is 36 times more units than competitors shipped. Unitree is not competing in the humanoid robot race. They are running a completely different race that nobody else has entered yet. Unitree now aims to ship 10,000 to 20,000 units in 2026. Founder and CEO Wang Xingxing said in February that the company aims to ship between 10,000 and 20,000 robots this year. To put that in perspective, if Unitree hits even the low end of that target, they will ship more humanoid robots in 2026 than Tesla, Figure AI, Boston Dynamics, and Agility Robotics combined have shipped in their entire histories. The manufacturing capability backing this ambition is staggering. At the end of March 2026, a new production line became operational in Foshan, Guangdong, with the capability of producing 10,000 humanoid robots per year, one robot every 30 minutes. One robot every 30 minutes. That production speed is what you see in automotive manufacturing, not robotics. Its cost advantage comes from a highly localized supply chain with over 80% of components sourced within China. This allows it to price robots far below global averages. This move is powered by China's highly localized supply chain, which allows for aggressive pricing that Western competitors can't currently match. This is the same supply chain advantage that allowed Chinese companies to dominate solar panels, electric vehicle batteries, and consumer electronics. Now it is happening with humanoid robots. Industry analysts expect Unitree to dominate China's humanoid robot output. TrendForce projects the company will account for nearly half of total production in 2026, with competitor Agibot trailing at around 30%. Unitree and Agibot should take almost an 80% share of China's market as the industry begins to move towards mass commercialization. This is market dominance at a scale that reshapes entire industries. Unitree gained widespread attention after 16 of its H1 humanoid robots performed a synchronized folk dance at China's Spring Festival Gala early last year, the country's most watched annual television event. The robots returned to the show this February performing more complex choreography, including mid-air somersaults, highlighting improvements in agility compared to their appearance the previous year. That visibility matters. Hundreds of millions of people watch those demonstrations. That is marketing reach no American robotics company can match. The numbers tell the story. In 2025, Unitree shipped over 5,500 humanoid robots, mostly to universities and researchers, while competitors like Tesla and Figure AI each delivered around 150 units. By putting the R1 on a global e-commerce site, Unitree isn't just selling a product, it's aiming to build a massive worldwide developer ecosystem on its platform before rivals have even left the lab. The developer ecosystem strategy is crucial. Only the R1 EDU edition supports secondary development. The R1 and R1 Air are closed systems. If you need to program custom behaviors, contact Unitree Sales for EDU pricing. By creating an affordable entry point with consumer models and offering development platforms at higher price tiers, Unitree is building a pyramid. Wide consumer base at the bottom, developer community in the middle, research institutions at the top. At this point, Unitree aims to achieve a post-IPO market cap of $7 billion, 50 billion yuan, a number which highlights investors' expectations regarding Unitree's ability to monetize its technology through vertical integration and economies of scale. The company also prepares for a potential IPO on Shanghai's Star Market, aiming to raise about 4.2 billion yuan. These are not small ambitions. This is a company preparing to become a major global technology player. The company boasts a gross margin of up to 60%, achieved through owning almost all parts of the manufacturing process for humanoids, including motors, reducers, and controllers. Vertical integration at that level with those margins means Unitree can survive price wars that would destroy competitors relying on third-party components. Unitree's online-first global launch could reshape the humanoid robotics market. By combining low pricing with e-commerce accessibility, the company is testing real-world demand beyond labs and factories. If successful, this approach could accelerate adoption and bring humanoid robots closer to mainstream buyers much faster than expected. What Unitree is doing is not subtle. They are not trying to build the most advanced robot. They are not trying to win research competitions. They are trying to become the Apple or Samsung of humanoid robots by capturing mass market share before Western competitors finish developing their first prototypes. And based on the numbers, that strategy is working. The age of the affordable, mail-order humanoid has officially begun. Whether American companies can respond to this challenge remains to be seen. But one thing is clear. The humanoid robot race just entered a completely new phase, and Unitree is currently winning. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest AI and robotics updates. For more cutting-edge tech content, check out AI Tech Academy, where we break down the technology shaping tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.